Hello, good morning, welcome or welcome back, hopefully.
Hey, it's me.
After much longer than anticipated, I am finally ready to go. Plans have changed. Due to the heat wave, I decided to firstly go to Poland and spend some time at my home with my mom. I got my B5 certificate after like 8 weeks of waiting, so it has definitely been longer than I thought it would take, but I'm finally ready to go all over Europe. So hopefully, see you soon.
My trip to Poland was very long and initially super stressful. My ferry was at 8:25 am, so I had to leave before 4 am to make sure that I am there on time. Everything went smooth until the entrance to Dover. The queue I joined was obviously the one that wouldn't move at all. The information I received was that the check-in closes 1 hour before the departure, and I spent 45 minutes in the queue, and by the time my passport was checked, I was already late. As it turned out, it was not a big deal at all. Everyone had to queue to the ferry anyway, and all cars could enter just before the departure, so all my stress was completely unnecessary, but that's just me always. The weather in Dover was super nice, but the moment we arrived at France, it was raining all the way to Poland, so it wasn't the nicest drive, but I made it eventually. So this is what it looks like driving in Slovakia. I am now heading to a little village called Blatnica because it caught my eye on a map, as I also come from a place called very similarly in Poland, Błotnica. So I'm very interested what I will see there. This was one cute place to visit with great hiking options. There are two larger car parks that cost €6 for the whole day. Today one of them was completely shut, so I don't know, maybe outside of the season they don't charge. And from there you can explore the beautiful Blatnica Dolina. I haven't planned this for the whole day, so I will only try to get a sneaky drone footage so that you can see a little bit of that, but highly recommended. Looks beautiful. I've just left Blatnica, but I had to stop here because of this view. This is how beautifully tucked within lower Tatra mountains it is. So nice. And I found a cozy place to stay for the night. This is what the campsite looks after heavy rain. It's very hot, so everything is evaporating very quickly. And I think we have a problem. My lovely mom has equipped my fridge, and most of the things that you can see in my fridge are bio, organic, homegrown, homemade. There is dinners that are pasteurized in jars. There are homegrown tomatoes, there are eggs from healthy chickens. There's also lard that many people find absolutely gross. But you can trust me, the way my mom does it, it's delicious. There's a lot of meat in there. So this is what I'm having for breakfast, and I'll scramble some eggs with it.
So here, for example, I have a duck in a sauce. Can't really tell what's inside. Then we have meatballs in tomato sauce. It's a bit, it's not very thick, that's what I was gonna say, but it doesn't include any dodgy things or chemicals and stuff, that's why. And I've got some pickled mushrooms, which I'm not sure how I feel about, but yeah, it's kind of a snack in Poland.
And I think we have a problem. The camping owners were so kind and drove with me to their mechanic so that they could check if anything is wrong with the car. Turns out it's just the sensor, so now here I am in this beautiful town of Bańska Bystrica. And this is the flavor of my childhood, corn on the hob. Bańska Bystrica is the 6th largest city in Slovakia. The city was initially founded by the German visitors. The history of this town links Slovakia with Hungary and Germany, so there is a lot more history to it. Three things you need to know about Slovakia. 1. You need vignettes. They are not only required on motorways but also in some cities. And I initially set my navigation to avoid tolls, and I still got to the roads that required tolls. So don't risk it, buy the vignette. It costs about 10 euros and is valid for 10 days. Number 2. There are more than 180 castles and 425 chateaux scattered throughout Slovakia, which makes it the highest density compared to their population. You are likely to see some while driving around the country. Number 3. Bratislava is the only capital in the world that borders 2 other countries, Austria and Hungary. If you visit Bratislava, you may also visit 2 other countries. I am now driving to a campsite very close to Budapest. From what I've learned, there are very good links to Budapest town centre, so I'm hoping to leave the van there for the day so that I can spend a full day in Budapest. Yay!